What in the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh yeah. Shit, we gotta watch this shit. We gotta watch that shit. I ain't gonna. That was another reaction. Should hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? This one is 3 true Uber Eats horror stories. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Start playing it. Why is this shit lagging? I swear to God, I hate this shit. Fuck you, computer. Fuck you. Why you always gotta be a badge? L computer, bro. Why my shit lagging?
It happened during one of the worst storms I've ever driven through in my life. I was working late that night, trying to squeeze in one more Uber Eats delivery before heading home.
Hey, get that show, man.
Me down a back road somewhere near rural Pennsylvania. No street lights, barely any signal, just miles of cracked asphalt and thick trees clawing at the sides. The rain started coming down sideways, and thunder was booming so loud it felt...
Not gonna lie. Bro is trying to get that show. But I ain't doing no Uber Eats in no rain and niggas all the way in the forest. Like, where are you driving to? You see no cars out, no street lights. You just see a dirt road. Come on now. Niggas Uber Eats. You gotta drive all the way to a dirt road to one singular fucking house. Don't that seem suspicious? My nigga, you can get robbed, you can get killed. All that shit can happen. That shit crazy.
Like it was
hold on, my bad, chat.
I could barely see through the windshield, even with the wipers going full blast. When the GPS froze and the phone blinked off, I panicked and looked for shelter to pull over and wait it out. That's when I saw a small, rotting wooden structure just
Yo, what's up, Kendar?
It looked like a shed.
Hey, what's up, man?
I didn't care.
What's up, the cold cloud
toward the only dry spot for miles. The second I stepped inside, I knew something was off. The smell of
chat, this, hey, make sure y'all sub up and like up the stream, bro. We almost at 2K, man.
Hit my nostrils. The air felt thick, almost difficult to breathe. The inside of the shed was dark, except for the occasional flicker of lightning slicing through the gaps in the wood. I flicked my lighter to see around a little more clearly, and I almost had a heart attack. Someone was inside the barn already. Who's there? An old woman hunched over in the corner.
What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck? Yeah, instantly bringing out the shotgun. I'm instantly bringing out the shotgun on this bitch. She don't even look like a fucking... Nigga, that's a zombie. That's a zombie, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Get her gone.
On the dirt floor. She wore a ripped shawl over her shoulders, soaked and clinging to her skin. Her gray hair hung in tangled ropes down her back. I nearly jumped. Sorry, I said. I'm just taking shelter for a few minutes. I'll leave once the rain eases up. She didn't...
Nigga. I would not say a word to that thing. Hey, I ain't... Hey, appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the sub. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. That is crazy.
Look at me. She just kept mumbling.
The horses hate going hungry.
I glanced around. The shed was empty. No animals, no stalls, no hay bales. But the floor was covered in deep, fresh-looking hoof prints.
Oh, shit. Oh! What the fuck? Hold on, let me pause this. Yo, chat. What the Nah. That is brazy, man. Chat, my shit is on the edge, bro. This how I had my shit. I gotta angle that shit. Hold on. Maybe. Oh shit, what the fuck? Maybe I can like slide this. I can picture y'all like right here. Put this down. Like boom. Is that? Hold on. I don't like how that's looking. It's looking like. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, that should be good. All right, bro. Yo. Hey. Thank you for the 3 people that just subbed up, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. W people, man. Hey, welcome to Jpeezy gang, bro. All right, bro. Let's get back into the video though. Oh God. Yo, W Don in the
I
chat.
told myself maybe this woman was just mentally unwell, maybe a squatter. I decided to stay near the entrance and not get involved. That's when she started coughing. Not a normal
Not
cough.
for real.
Something wet and gagging. She dropped to her knees, clutching her
What
throat.
the fuck?
Ma'am? I took a step forward.
This nigga has the survival instincts of a fucking ant. Why would you walk close to the fucking thing that it obviously has mental issues and looks like a fucking zombie? Like, bro, what's up with these people, man?
I'm sure what to do. Are you feeling all right? She continued coughing.
Oh,
She could
hell
barely
nah.
speak. Just when I thought she was going to faint, she started pulling something from her mouth.
What the
It was
fuck?
long, black hair. Like it had been stuffed deep inside her throat. Her eyes welled up with tears as she gagged and whispered.
They said I was possessed. I was just sick.
Her body convulsed once, twice, then everything stopped. She slowly turned her head toward me, and I swear to God, her eyes rolled back completely white. It was as if something else was speaking within her.
You brought them back.
Her jaw slowly stretched to a wide hollow, and I screamed into the night. The shed groaned as thunder cracked overhead. I didn't wait to understand what she
Get up
meant.
out of there,
I
man.
turned and sprinted
Run,
into
man.
the store, not even looking back. I jumped in my car, fumbled with my keys, and peeled off that property like my life depended on it. It probably did. Even after getting
What
home,
the fuck?
I couldn't shake it. The voice, the hair, the hoof prints. I kept thinking about what she said.
They said I was possessed.
I spent half the night looking it up. The shed, I learned, was part of an abandoned property tied to a story from 1994.
Hold on.
A woman had lived there, young, schizophrenic, reportedly hearing voices and harming herself. Her family didn't trust doctors. Instead, they called in a group of rogue priests to perform an exorcism. It got out of hand. They tied her to a wooden beam and beat her with Bibles, starved her, and forced her to drink holy water until she choked. They said she was possessed by demons. She died 3 days later, bruised, broken, and disfigured. There were photos from the police investigation. One of them showed her body. Her face was smeared with moldy oats.
What the fuck?
After that, no one touched the property. Locals say her spirit still fed.
That bitch was a zombie. She was a fucking zombie.
Horses. Sometimes, if you got close enough, you would see hoof prints circling the shed, but you would never see any actual horses. They said anyone who heard her say,
The horses are hungry.
would eventually start hearing it too. That line chilled me, because she didn't just say it once. When I tried to sleep that night, every time thunder rumbled outside, I swear I heard a dull clop, clop, clop coming from my driveway.
Hey, not gonna lie, I'm staying up the whole night after that. I'm gonna watch a fucking cartoon, Amazing World of Gumball. Give me a ice cream and a couple of hot cocoa. Now I'm gonna forget about that shit so fast.
The next day, I went to check my car, and there were muddy hoof prints on the hood.
Yeah,
I
bro,
moved
that ain't good.
apartments within a week, threw out the car, and changed numbers. I don't drive Uber Eats anymore, but occasionally, when it rains, really rains, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and smell oats. Wet, rotting oats. And faintly,
Oh man, what the bitch? I skipped too fast. I skipped too far. Holy shit! Holy jump scare! Holy jump scare, my nigga! Oh my god! So I ain't even mean to scare my back. Holy jump scare, man!
night downtown changed me forever. It started like any other delivery. A double cheeseburger meal to an apartment and a run.
Hey, shout out to all the Uber Eats niggas. Hey, oh my god, man, they really be working their ass off, bro. Yeah, bro, I seen what they get paid, bro. They only get like paid $13 per drop off. It kind of depends on the meal though. If you like get a big ass meal, that they paycheck gonna be bigger. But if a nigga just order one fry from McDonald's, one small fry from McDonald's, my nigga. So somebody's gonna have to pick that shit up. Or they if they don't pick that shit up, they get a ban. I don't know why that shit. Nah, that's low key crazy. Nigga can order a sauce packet and they still have to drop that shit off. Hey. Shout out to them niggas.
Down building on the edge of the city.
It was
the kind of place that had damp walls and peeling wallpaper. As I walked up the narrow stairwell, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Something about the quiet was
exactly why I have the lights on.
Still, I knocked on the door. The guy who opened it barely cracked it an inch. I only saw part of his
fuck
face.
Is that?
Thin, pale skin stretched tight over sharp cheekbones with acne all over. He had no...
bitch! Take a shower! The fuck is this? Hey, not gonna lie, if I seen this nigga, I'm the type of nigga to get so scared, I'm gonna just start hurting niggas. Chad, if I get scared, I'm gonna run at you, man. Somebody scared me too badly, it's gonna be a problem. Hey, I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I have to get a couple hits off before I get out of that bitch.
Eyebrows, a bulbous bald head, and gloomy eyes that looked like he was suffering from some disease. Here's your order, sir. He snatched the bag from my hand and looked inside to check something. Then he looked up at me with an expressionless face and hit.
This nigga got that mega my head. Big ass head.
You forgot the sauce.
Man, fuck your sauce, bitch! I would have slapped that nigga in the fucking big ass head, man. Man, I can stack 4 stacks of bread on that nigga's forehead, man.
Receipt. No mention of extra sauce. Sorry, I can check my car really quick. Maybe it fell out.
Bro, that nigga needs some water.
He didn't respond and slammed the door in my face. I turned and headed down the hallway. That's when I felt a jab in my lower back, and everything went black.
Bitch.
I woke up in a
What the
bathtub.
fuck?
The cold porcelain brushed against my skin as I tried to move. My ankles were zip-tied, wrists bound in front. The room...
Chat, this is why I never turn my back in narrow hallways. Chat, that is low-key my worst fear. Somebody running at me inside the hallways. Inside the hallways, I will get... I'm running. I'm running. Chat, y'all gotta understand. There's some shit you just can't get away from. This might be the one. Yo, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I just like looking at the subs, bro, for some reason. I don't know. I just like checking the bitch.
Room stank of mildew and metal. My face felt sticky, like something had been applied to it. When I looked in the mirror above the tub, I almost screamed. Someone had smeared sauce across my face like war paint. It was a mix of ketchup, mustard, and something else. I started panicking because everything about my situation screamed death. Hello? Anybody?
Why are we worrying about sauce when you're in a fucking bathtub tied up and ready to get booty fucked? Hey, that nigga, I ain't trusting nobody with a big ass head like that. That nigga tied him up, put him in the bathtub, and rubbed some random ass mixture of sauces on this nigga's head. On his full face. Alright, bro. Hey, have a good night, man. Hope you back tomorrow.
What's happening? My screams were interrupted by a distant humming. It was off-key and tuneless. All of a sudden, the bathroom door creaked open, and the man stood there, holding a large kitchen knife in one hand and a rusted meat cleaver in the other. He wore a plastic apron and that same blank expression. Sharpening the knives by rubbing them against each other, he spoke to me. Rise and shine, slow cooked or raw. You decide. He set the knives on a towel beside the tub and walked to a nearby counter where I saw cleaning supplies. There were bottles of drain cleaner, bleach, and ammonia resting on the counter. My mind raced. Was he going to eat me? He kept talking as he paced, humming and muttering. Whatever he said made no sense. And the next, he ranted about his mother and how she made him eat cold meals. It's time to fix things now. I've been dreaming about this moment for so long. The feeling of harvesting fresh meat and then savoring it. Yum. He was salivating while speaking. In my mind, my gut whispered, get out.
What happened to this nigga Uber Eats order? What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? Jeffrey Dahmer bitch nigga, man. What the fuck is wrong with these, man?
I was going to kill you. I shifted, slowly testing the zip ties. My left foot was a little loose, but without freeing my hands, I could do nothing. Suddenly, my eyes...
Not gonna lie, when I had broke out in the zip ties. So I turned into Incredible Hulk. Nigga, I see two knives right there, man. You're fucking dead. Niggas is sitting down. I had all that time to get up out of that bath and murk this nigga. I'm stabbing this nigga about 46 times before he even gets up and start chasing me.
The acid drain cleaner, thick red lettering, heavy duty. If I could just get to it. He leaned over to look at my face. You got nice skin. Your skin would crisp up really well in the oven. I believed this was my only opportunity. I faked a sob and leaned toward him, making it seem like I was breaking down. Please let me go. You don't want to do this. He crouched beside me, savoring the moment. His shoulders trembled as he laughed silently, but he had no idea what I was going to do next. I yanked my legs free from the zip tie. Rolled onto my side, got up by supporting myself on the wall, and grabbed the bottle with my bound hands.
Put it in his eyes. Put it in his eyes.
I twisted the cap with my mouth. My lips burned from touching the acid, but I didn't care.
Throw that shit on his face.
You can't get out. Out. He was about to lunge at me holding the knife when I splashed the drain cleaner, aiming for his face. Oh, it burns! It burns! The scream was unlike anything I'd ever heard. He clawed at his eyes, dropping the knife. I scrambled to my knees, slipping on the tiled floor as I saw blistering skin on his cheek. I bolted from the tub. I was set to make a run when he grabbed me by the shoulder and turned me to face him. Half of his face was melted, with his skeleton peering from underneath.
Chat, I'm having ultimate nightmares.
But he couldn't hold on to me due to the pain. I freed my hands using the meat cleaver and ran down the hallway. The front door had 2 deadbolts, but only one was locked. Despite my fumbling fingers, I managed to open it. I ran barefoot into the street, waving my arms like a lunatic. The gas station clerk across the block saw me and ran out. I collapsed in front of him, sobbing, still smeared in sauce, zip-tied with blisters around my mouth. The clerk took me to the hospital, where they also called the cops. I told them every single detail I could remember about the man. The police found him hours later, half-conscious, face ruined, still muttering about seasoning. His apartment had a fridge filled with meat, and it wasn't just from animals. I quit.
Wasn't just from animals. Chat. Just know, all people are not the same.
Uber Eats after that. I can't even walk into a fast food joint without breaking into a sweat. Every so often, when I close my eyes, I still hear his voice. I often get nightmares where I see him next to my bed, wearing the plastic apron splattered in blood, holding 2 knives and sharpening them by rubbing them together. He grins ear to ear and then asks, "Slow cooked or raw? You decide."
Fuck you, man.
It was a rainy Thursday night, the kind where thunder rumbled through the windows and the lights flickered just enough to make you uneasy being home alone. I'd been living alone for years now, renting this 1-bedroom house a bit outside the city. I had just finished preparing dinner when I received the notification. Your Uber Eats driver is on his way. I assumed it was a mix-up or that someone nearby had typed the wrong address. Still, I locked my door and waited. I thought I'd politely decline the delivery and the driver would understand. 2 minutes later, a car pulled up. It was an ancient white sedan, not the usual Uber Eats vehicle. The individual who stepped out didn't quite seem like a delivery guy. He had no uniform or badge.
That nigga looked like Michael Jackson. This nigga looked like an evil Michael Jackson.
Seeing him in a soaking brown hoodie and jeans soiled at the knees sent me into alert mode. But when I noticed his hands, I saw he was carrying the iconic brown paper Uber Eats bag. He rang the doorbell. I opened the door just slightly, without letting my guard down.
Sorry, but I haven't ordered anything. I think you got the wrong house.
You sure? He questioned, his grin making my skin crawl. It's already paid for. I just need to come in and set things up for you.
No, thank you.
I said hastily, closing the door. Through the peephole, I watched him stroll slowly back to his car. But he didn't leave right away. He stood beside the car, staring at my house in the rain for at least 7 minutes before finally driving off.
7 minutes? In the rain? Oh, no. That nigga wants her soul. 7 minutes. Yeah, something wrong with this.
Breathing a sigh of relief, I told myself I needed to stop overthinking everything. Fast forward 2 hours, I was lying on my bed, watching my favorite YouTuber, IMR Scary Tales, when I heard glass shatter in the kitchen.
Oh,
I thought I'd
fuck.
check it out, but almost immediately I heard footsteps in the hallway. I locked my door and backed cautiously into my bedroom, my heart thumping. I slid beneath the bed, trying to calm my breathing. The footsteps were heavy, wet, and slow. I was shaking, wondering who it could be, when I heard the intruder speaking to himself in the dimly lit hallway. Gotta feed her. She needs to eat proper. Peeking through the keyhole, I saw was the Uber Eats driver. He still carried the brown paper bag. The hallway light buzzed, flicking with every gust of wind battering the house. He was standing maybe 10 feet from my door, completely drenched, his soaked hoodie clinging to his gaunt frame. His head tilted like a confused animal, staring at the brown paper bag as if it were alive. Then, without a word, he reached inside. What he pulled out made my stomach drop. It was a sloppy, dark red blob, something that looked like pounded flesh. Entrails hung from it like ribbons, veins, bits of fur, maybe a tail. It reeked even through the keyhole. He raised it gently in both hands like a gift and whispered, "She needs to feed." Then he began walking toward my bedroom door. His steps were slow but deliberate, making sticky squelching sounds on the wooden floor. A trail of blood followed him, dripping steadily from his hand. As he got closer, I could see it clearly. Matted fur stuck to what looked like a dead animal, maybe a cat. Its face was crushed in. He paused outside the door, then started kicking it. The door shuddered violently. I let out a gasp I couldn't hold back. "I said you need to feed!" He shrieked, his voice cracking like a child's tantrum. He pounded with his fists, rattling the knob, screaming and howling. I grabbed my phone with trembling hands and dialed 911, whispering in a frantic rush.
Someone's in my house. He broke in. He's trying to get into my room. He's not normal.
Suddenly, the lock gave way with a loud pop. The door slammed open so hard it dented the wall, and there he stood. The rotten mess still in his hands. I tried to run, but he was too fast. He grabbed my hair and yanked me backwards so hard I hit the ground with a thud. I screamed and flailed, but he straddled me, forcing the cold, furry mass into my mouth. It tasted like rot, bile, and cat fur. I could feel the texture against my tongue, the bones, the matted whiskers, and something sharp that cut the inside of my cheek. I vomited all over the floor, choking and gasping. He clapped like a child at a birthday party, laughing with glee. "She ate it! She did!" I sobbed and spat fur and blood onto the ground as he knelt beside me. His eyes were huge and glassy, lost in a world of their own. "Uber Eats fired me," he muttered. "Said I was too slow, and I couldn't finish deliveries. So now I deliver personally. No one goes hungry if I can help it." His smile dropped and he started reaching into the bag again. I don't know what came over me, but adrenaline kicked in. I sprinted into the bathroom and slammed the door shut, locking it just as he began pounding on it again. "Let me in! You haven't finished your meal!" he screamed. I backed into the corner, holding a curling iron like a weapon. The cops were on their way. They had to be. Within minutes, I could hear sirens. The man must have heard them too, because the pounding stopped. The officers finally broke down the front door and found me, shaking in the bathroom. I ran into their arms, sobbing, but the man was gone. The only signs of his presence were the muddy footprints leading from the shattered kitchen window. He had entered through it earlier, shards of glass scattered across the floor. On the kitchen counter sat the same brown paper bag. Inside it was another offering, the rotting body of a dead possum, twisted like roadkill, with a fork stabbed through its back. I don't live alone anymore. I moved cities and got a roommate, and even then, I still sleep with a bat next to my bed. Every time I hear a knock at the door or the chime of a food delivery notification, I freeze.
Yeah, bro. Hey, don't shit. Chad, don't trust anybody if you don't know them, bro. If they not your family member, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just always keep that suspicion about them, bro. Chad, don't matter if they your best friend, your friend that was with you for 2-3 years. Chad, at the end of the day, that's a stranger at the end of the day, man. Yeah, bro. Hey, make sure y'all stay safe, bro. All right. Shit crazy. Hey, man. W video. Shit. Gonna do more reactions, too. Shit, you back, man? What's up, man? Holy shit. 27 disturbing horror. Not gonna lie, 27 is actually hella. What the fuck? What the fuck? That bitch was just digging in their ass. Yo, W, what's up, man? Yeah, bro, we almost at 100,000. Not playing, chat. And we close to full 50 subs. Y'all really going crazy, man. Thank y'all, boys. Okay. Holy, I just want to. Bitch, this right here.
Probably think you know dinosaurs. Probably think
the most scariest fucking movie I ever seen in my whole entire life. I still get nightmares to this fucking day. I don't know why this bitch showed up, but I do not like this. Holy shit. Yeah, bro. I gotta go edit these videos, bro. W freaking live. Subathon day 6. I see y'all. Subathon day 7, which is tomorrow. W freaking stream, bro. All y'all boys are subbing up. Hey. Shit. That W fucking stream, man.